Hey everybody, I'm going to show you a couple of videos of the last two videos I have of the Mini 2 drone that I had, or when I was last out with it, which was a few weeks ago now. I had to get a new one because I lost my Mini 2, and yeah, I'll kind of explain that because my Mini 3 just arrived today, so kind of excited about the upgrade. But let's let's get into the video, and then I'll explain things a little in a little more detail towards the end. Okay, this is a CP Rail demonstration farm. CP Rail constructed this. This natural farm was constructed in 1912, and the CP Rail constructed these across Canada as they put the CP Rail down to entice people to come to these areas and farm, and they would teach them how to farm and prosper. This one, 1912. There's a house, there's a barn, another couple of barns there, outhouse, and then the water pump, which is that wind-driven structure there. And yeah, it's really, really neat. Really interesting part of the Canadian history. The house is probably not even in that bad a condition, but you'd have to go inside to have a look. But I'm not moving around that great these days, so I will leave that for someone else. But I will get the drone up and get some aerial footage of this. So here I am now in the small, what I would call sleepy village of Kirkcaldy. And this is a old historic, used to be a general store, and it used to have gas pumps out front, but the fuel pumps have been removed over the years. And just on the other side over here, just in those bushes there, in those trees, just behind those trees, that's an old schoolhouse that is now used as I believe it's a church and possibly a community hall as well. I was on my way to the old World War II Air Force base, but while I was doing the recording over the CP Rail demonstration farm, I noticed that my notifications were that it had that I had an SD card error. So I don't know if all that footage over there recorded. I don't have another SD card on me. I'm going to try removing it and reinserting it and see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, then this trip for today is unfortunately pretty much done. And I'll just have to order another couple of SD cards on Amazon. But I will give that a try, and I will get back to you with the results. So after that last video in the small town south of Vulcan, that was where I had the SD card error and a newbie error of not having a second SD card with me. So I powered the drone up, put it on the roof of my car, went in my car, powered up the drone or the controller, and the error had gone away. But then I was basically getting towards the end of the day, and decided to drive away with my drone on the roof of my car. So that is what happened, and definitely not my best moment, but yeah, so that's why I had to order a replacement with an upgrade to the Mini 3 Pro, which actually has a lot more features than the Mini 2 had, so that's good. But now I have a brand new case, a brand new set of filters, pretty much a brand new controller, and all for the Mini 2 that I need to sell now. So, you know, more fun of selling things, and you know, not that I really want to, but you know, go through all that hassle of Facebook Marketplace and different other places to sell it. But so yeah, so that's the story there, and yeah, so next we'll have a look at the Mini 3 Pro and see what that's like. Hey everybody, so this is the DJI Mavic case. This is the brand new case that I bought just a couple months ago for my Mini 2. Obviously with the Mini 2 gone now, I am selling this case. So this case is for sale. I do have, along with it, some extra propellers and a brand new set of Freewell neutral density filters. So on bright, really bright sunny days, you can put these filters on and you can decrease the amount of harsh light on your subject. Also, part of it is this charger with 2 batteries, because one was in the drone when I lost it. Obviously, I'm down to 2 batteries. The Mini 2 batteries are not transferable to the Mini 3, which is why this is all for sale. This is the Mini 2 original remote control. The big difference between this one and the Mini 3 is that on this one your cell phone goes in here, whereas on the Mini 3 the lower portion of this remote is actually an LCD screen, high definition LCD screen, and it's built in, so it's quite handy because you can actually use your phone, or if you really need to use your phone while you're flying, which I don't recommend, and it's against, you know, technicalities. But anyway, this is for sale, and if you know of anybody with a Mini 2, have them contact me, and we can discuss pricing. As always, pricing is always negotiable. So yeah, so that's it for the Mini 2 stuff I have for sale, and you obviously know the reason why I have it for sale now. And next will be the Mini 3. Let's see what the Mini 3 has. Okay, so here we go. Unpacking the DJI Mini 3 Pro. So as you can tell, it's very tiny. Same size as the Mini 2. A little bit different in body construction. Obviously because it doesn't even fit the Mini 2 case. So there's a few slight differences there, but it's under the 250 gram weight limit for a lot of drone restrictions. Let's say for, like, I could take this and actually fly it downtown Calgary, along the Bow River at you know, the Peace Bridge or whatever it is in Kensington.
Here's the gimbal with a gimbal cover on it. These are the two front sensors for obstacle avoidance. The Mini 2 did not have those. It has two rear ones that when you're pitching backwards like that, it'll do obstacle avoidance to the rear as well, which is nice. Yeah, other than that, it's a very similar profile for that. Let's see what else is in here. Of course, we have the controller. So this is the controller I was talking about earlier, where the screen is built into it, which is a huge advantage. This is probably one of the best things that DJI have done. It's going to take a little bit of wrestling into, because they've taped it up quite well. But there we go. So it has a screen on it. So your fingers will be up here, your thumbs will be up here with your controls, but you'll be able to see clearly the bottom screen where what you're recording, what your gimbal is recording. So yeah, it has the 3 different modes: cinematic, normal, and speed. And then there's 2 buttons on the back for that you can program different things to do on it. I've got a cover for this as well, for just to protect the screen, so I don't want it getting damaged, obviously. And this will be probably, I'm guessing, a battery that it comes with. Maybe. I don't know. No, not a battery. Cables and extra propellers. I thought it came with a battery, but no, maybe it's in. It might even be in the drone. I don't know. So. But let's have a look. Got to remove these labels anyway. I don't think there's a battery in there, but I thought it came with one. Or did it? Yeah, it did. It did come with one. So there we go. So that's cool. So yeah, all under 249 or 250 grams. So 249 grams is where this is at. And this allows it to fly in a lot of different places that the heavier drones aren't. Because if the heavier drones crash into people, obviously they can cause quite a lot of damage. Whereas the lighter ones like this, they don't really create much damage. You know, if you get hit by a propeller or something like that, you probably got a little bit of a cut, but really weight-wise, it's yeah, it's pretty spot on. So there we go. There's the new Mini 3 Pro, and it comes with a lot of other features too, software-wise, with active tracking, which didn't exist on the Mini 2. Where if I was driving my car, I could put this up in the air, have it actually track my moving car, which is a very, very handy option for people like me, where I'm out driving a lot and I want to photograph the driving portion of it in certain areas around certain subjects. So, but there we go. There's my new Mini 3 Pro, and yeah, it's a nice little unit. Gotta say, pretty impressed with that. More impressed with the features that come with it on the software side. And yeah, now I get to learn all that stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching today, even though it wasn't that exciting. But because I wasn't out with anything, because obviously I didn't have a drone until today. So but thanks for tuning in. Cheers.